Come on, Steve. Come on.
Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on. Dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Sometimes when I chuckle like that, it reminds me of my oldest brother that passed away. He used to laugh like that. It's kind of funny how genes get passed down through the line. I don't know why I told y'all that, just so to share it with you, that's all. As always, I always kind of ask God to help me, you know. And I had gotten off track a little bit because one of the principles of success I want to share with you all today is the law of attraction. And that is a very, very serious principle. It cannot be ignored. The law of attraction, and I'm not going to be able to explain it to you as well as the book Secrets can, or as well as some people. I can only articulate it to you the way that I see it. And the law of attraction is very, very real. The law of attraction is a principle of success. It is something that everyone has to adhere to. Now, whether you know the law of attraction or not, it does not make it not exist for you. This is the case where ignorance is not the excuse. The fact that no one told it to you, there is no pass for this one. The fact that you never heard it before, it does not allow you to do it any other way. So let me see if I can put it to you best I can, the law of attraction. The law of attraction, to put it real simple, is the thing that you focus on, the thing that you talk about, the thing that you think of is the thing that you draw to you. It's what you attract to you. That's basically the law of attraction. The thing that you talk about, the thing that you think about, the thing that you focus on, whatever it is, that is what you attract. The law of attraction does not differentiate from positive and negative. It only does what it does. What I am saying is this. In the law of attraction, no matter what you think of, no matter what occupies your time, no matter what you say, or no matter what the focus is, positive or negative, the law of attraction knows neither one. It just attracts it. So let's use some examples here. Best example I always use is me. That way I ain't got to figure out nothing. I can just tell you my side of it. I was in a lot of debt one time in my life. This is before any of you knew me. So you can understand, in case you're not I don't want you to think that this conversation is about your income level, cause it's not. It doesn't matter what income level you are. The law of attraction works in all aspects: money, family, relationships, job, career, love. It just works that way. Okay, here's the deal. I kept saying, man, this debt is killing me. I got to get out. That's what I thought was a good goal, to get out of debt. But what I kept saying was, I kept talking about debt. And you know what it kept doing? It kept attracting debt to me. So guess what? So I could get out. That's all. Is that crazy? That is an amazing law to understand. What turned it around for me was I started claiming a life of abundance. God, I am seeking a life of abundance. I want to have more than enough. I want to be able to help other people. I just want to have a law of attraction so that I'll be able to provide my family the lifestyle that I want to provide them. I want, Heavenly Father, to be able to be an example of your goodness and your grace in my life. That is what I started saying. And guess what? That's what I started attracting. I'm going to have a great relationship with my children. I'm going to be the father that I always wanted to be. I'm going to be a good father. I'm going to be a good husband now. I am going to do the right things. I am going to be the type of example that my sons can look no further and go, I can be like my dad. I want to be able to be a place, a beacon of light and hope for my daughters to come to. That's what I started saying. That's what I started attracting to my life. The law of attraction does not care if you want it to be positive or negative. The law of attraction just attracts whatever it is you focus on, what you think about, the words that come out your mouth. You cannot overlook this principle of success and expect to make it because of the fact that you've never heard of the law of attraction, because of the fact that you don't know how it really operates. It does not make it not exist in your day. You can start today attracting the right things to your life by changing what you say, what you think, what you focus on. Change the focus, change the thought, change the words that come out your mouth, and guess what? You change what you attract to yourself. You have got to ask yourself, why is it, man? Man, let me tell you something. Somebody said to Bishop Jakes one time, they said, man, everything you touch turns to gold. He said, no, I just don't touch everything. Man, is this crazy? Come on, man. He has a focus. He has a focus. See, he ain't just everywhere. Bring me any idea. Let me try that. No, man. He has a focus. He has a law of attraction that's working where he's attracting things to his life that's positive. That he can, now that's not to say Bishop Jakes don't have problems, because we talk often and man, he have them. Oh, please understand. And he's not trying to attract the problems, but what he will attract is the proper solution for the problem. And ain't that all you need sometimes? God did not say that it would be easy. He just said he would be with you. And if God is with you, who can be against you? God will make your enemies your footstool. God is powerful, man. His word is true. He do what he say he gonna do. Now, all we got to do is do some of what we say, because we ain't going to do everything. Just do some of what we say. Okay, here's the deal. God is going to do everything he say he going to do. You and I just got to do some of the stuff we say we're going to do, because he already know we ain't going to do all of it. He clear on that. He clear on that. All right. Thank you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre.
Breaking news out of Moscow, Idaho.
It was an unimaginable crime.
This is a massacre. There's no other way to say it.
Officials found 4 people dead.
The victims were attacked with a large knife.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crime scene investigator's nightmare.
In the early morning of November 13th, 2022, 4 University of Idaho college students in the prime of their lives were found brutally stabbed to death in their home.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Police investigating the mysterious murders of 4 Idaho college students now say the threat to the community may not be over.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Who on earth would do something like this, and why?
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, animal trainers, waste collection, truck drivers, Uber drivers, fast food employees, church members, deacons, aldermen, calling all people from all corners of the hood. I need your undivided attention. I'm going to make you aware of something right now that you need to be keenly aware of. This moment that you're experiencing now, this thing called morning, this new day, you've never had this one before. This is a moment that has never been gifted to you before. You will never get it again. You don't get a redo. This is a one-off. What an amazing gift. And do you realize how many years he has given you these one-offs every day? You ought to start thanking him now. I know I did this morning. I was on my mountain bike this morning riding around, man, watching the sun come up over this hill. I said, man, thank you, Lord. Then the devil crept in and tried to make me think of something negative while I was riding the bike. Because, you know, when you're in pain, your body go to negative thoughts sometimes. But I quickly said, no, Holy Spirit, come on, stay with me. And I finished my ride up grateful, man. Just be grateful today, y'all. If you don't do nothing else, show some gratitude for what all he's done for you. That will increase your chances of getting some more stuff. But if you're not grateful for what you have, God is a very, very fair God. Now, why would I give you more that you don't really care to be grateful for? I would think about that if I were you. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, who I'm officially through with. Don't call me no more. No, I've called you. I love you. No, I've sent you text. You don't return text. I don't know what the hell.
What?
Don't call me. You fired. Wait a minute. You fired, Shirley. You fired. You fired. Yeah, you fired. You ain't my friend no more. I'm thinking about taking you off the show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi
I love
Monica.
You, though.
Junior, no, don't love me. That ain't how you love people. You love people, you call people back. You love people, you text people back. So if I ain't text you, then you know I don't care nothing about you. That's the rule in my life. Junior, government name, Kill Space, and nephew Tommy, the legend of. That's what we're going on today. But you are fired, Shirley. In my heart, and we are no longer friends. I can't believe it. 20-some years of friendship. I text you twice. You don't even return the damn text.
Hold on. Let me jump in. Shirley, do you not see his text?
You don't. This has nothing to do with you.
But when he's texting you, are you not reading that?
No, I didn't until it was too late.
So you just see he got.
What you mean? What too late? Too late for what?
Can we go on with the show, please? Thank you.
This is the show.
This is off-air conversation.
Wait a minute. This ain't no off-air. This on air. Look at the lights. See that red light?
On air. On air.
You respond when it's a group text?
Man.
No, I don't.
Tommy, I got played so cold. It was embarrassing.
Monica sent a group text last night and you said thank you. You do respond.
Oh, when it was time, just to let her know I knew.
She responded to group text?
Yeah. No, not all. No.
Now, let me ask you something. Last night, did I respond to the group text?
Oh, look at the time. Coming up at 32 minutes.
What I said. I don't give a damn.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs the prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
One of your twins is mine. Let's go, Cat Dog.
Hello. I'm trying to reach Tony. Yeah, this is Tony. Tony, what's going on, man? Hey, brother, my name is Kendrick, man. I'm trying to reach out to you. Are you the Tony that used to date? Man, yeah. What about it, man? I was trying to reach out to you. Who you say this is again? My name Kendrick. Kendrick. I got a little problem, bro. Hopefully we can work this out. Oh man, look, man. I ain't got nothing to do with no damn no more, man. That's the past, dog. So don't even call me about her, man. That just I don't want to hear. Do you and do y'all have kids together? What? Do y'all have children together? Yeah, I got kids from Kiva. Man, how you get my number, man? Say again? How you get my number? Hey, bro, I ain't trying to have no beef with you, man. It ain't nothing like that. I'm just, do you and have a set of twins? Yeah, man, we got a set of twins, man. But wait a minute, hold on, dog. Why you calling me, man? Whatever you and did, man, that's you and dog. But what you asking me about my kids for, man? Okay, bro. Here's I don't even know how to break this on you, but I'm just gonna put it out there, okay? Just hear me out, man. Just hear me out. It's been brought to my attention that there is a strong possibility that one of the twins is mine. Oh, you crazy, man. Who you say you is again, man? This Kendrick, man. Man, look, man, don't call my house with this, man. How a twin gonna be yours, man? They my twins, man. Hey, man, I found out, and I thought the same thing you thought, Tony. I was like, okay, man, that ain't even biologically possible, and man. That's what I thought, but I found out that two seeds could actually join together, create twins, and each one of them could have a different daddy. I'm finding this out for first hand myself. Oh, man, you ain't fine. Man, look, man, whatever, man, I'm telling you, dog, man, the kids is mine, man. Hey, you ain't got nothing to do with this, dog. You ain't got nothing to do with this, man.
Hey, listen, man, all I'm trying to do is get to the bottom of something. Let me,
man,
Tony,
look,
dog, hear me out and listen to me. Let me ask you this. Your set of twins, are they the same shade of color? Are they different shades? I mean, I'm just asking. I've never seen them.
Look, dog, let me tell you something, man. I want you to get this through your head right now, man. Whatever you and got, that's on y'all, man. This ain't got nothing to do with my twins, man. Ain't got nothing to do with my twins, man. One of them dark-skinned, one of them light-skinned, man.
Right there. Right there, man.
What? Right there, what?
Okay, Tony, all right, let me ask you. What shade of color are you? Are you dark-skinned or light-skinned?
Man, I'm dark-skinned, man.
I'm light-skinned.
Man,
I'm telling you, the light-skinned twin must be mine.
You know what, man? I'm not going to even continue this conversation no more. I'm going to just tell you something, dog. You don't know who you with, because I will you up. You understand that, dog?
Man, listen, I just found out that this is a fluke accident that is possible to happen.
Oh. You understand that you talking about my kids, man?
I understand that, man, and I understand the passion that you have for your children, man. I'm just trying to tell you, one of the kids ain't yours, Tony.
House talking about my kids is yours, man.
One of the twins is mine, man.
Man, ain't no. Man, look, dog. I tell you what, man. I'm gonna let you make it, dog. You know what? 'Cause don't call here no more, man. Whatever you and are doing, that's what you and that crazy is doing. So she with your old crazy, stupid. You stupid enough to call here talking about one of the kids yours. I guess she told you that stupid, huh? Nah, dog. Don't call me no more, man.
Okay, Tony, listen. Will you consider? I mean, I got us an appointment tomorrow at the doctor. Would you consider bringing the kids and we can see which one is yours and which one is mine?
You are retarded, man. That's what's up with you, dog. You retarded, man. I ain't meet you nowhere, dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. I tell you what, dog. I'll meet you man to man, man. Man to man. Me and you, dog. Man to man. I'm going to kick your
We ain't got to fight. Tony, I just want you to give me my child, man.
I'm going to give you a whooping. I got my Louisville slugger, you stupid. That's what you is, man. You an ignorant man calling me Sunday morning talking about my kids. It's your kids. Man, you retarded. That can't even happen, man.
I understand it, man, but it's a fluke accident, and now you trying to deprive me of having a relationship with my child.
Man, I've been raising these kids for 5 years by my damn self, man. I get them up. I take them to ballet, man. I take them to Little League. You understand me, man? Don't call me no more, man.
Tony, I understand, and dog, it was heartbreaking to me too, Tony.
Tell you what, man. I'm gonna get off phone, and I want you, man. I want you to never ever call my house. Don't call me with no ignorant like this. What you say your name is? What's your name again, dog? Hey,
man, my name Kendrick, man. Listen, Tony.
I'm gonna find your dog. You understand that, dog? We gonna settle this. I'm gonna whip your. You understand what you with, dog?
Okay, but Tony, I got one more thing I want to say to you, okay?
Man, you ain't got else to say to me, man.
Tony, let me say one more thing to you, man.
Man, okay, man. Hold on. Now, baby, daddy, all right. Yeah, y'all gonna play. I'll be out there in a minute. Man, see, dog, man, you done got everybody around here all. Man, I don't curse like this around my kids, man.
Okay, man, can I say one more thing to you, man?
All right, man, say what the you want to say, and don't call here no more, man.
Tony, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your homeboy.
Oh, man. You know what, Tommy, man? Man, that's some up boy, man. You know what, dog? Man, you was really about to get your with, man. Man, you can't be with nobody about their kids nowadays, dog. Man, oh, man, okay.
You all right, man?
That all right. Tell you what, man. Don't even tell you did it, man. 'Cause see, we meeting later tonight. I got something for you, man. Hey, nephew Tommy. Do me one favor, man.
What's that?
Watch the 10 o'clock news tonight, man. You gonna
what?
Monkey on there, man. Watch, dog. I can't believe this, man. Oh, man. All right.
Hey, man, I gotta ask you, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. I listen every morning, man. I just can't believe y'all got me, man.
All right, thank you, nephew.
You're listening to to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Stephen A. Smith back in the news, this time defending his decision to charge close to $3,000 for his youth basketball camp. We'll talk about that.
What?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Also, actor Wayne Brady admits that he's pansexual. And we'll talk about the Montgomery Brawl and our favorite memes. That's all coming up. Yeah. We'll talk about it. You'll see. That's all coming up. But right now, it is time to Ask the CLO. This is from Hamina in St. Louis. Hamina says, my husband's family loves to come visit for the summer, but they never stay at a hotel. All summer we have had company and my husband doesn't help with the housework. How do I politely tell his family they're not welcome next summer? CLO.
Well, a couple of things you could do.
What? Why are you talking
like
that?
Stop paying your mortgage and
Ain't no house. Closure.
Yeah, that way they ain't got nowhere to come to. You can do that. Depending on how bad they are. I've had some family that was that bad. I'd have done it. I'd have done that right there. I'd have just shut the whole house down. You could. Here's another thing you could do. You could go to Lowe's. And buy about 40 sheets of plywood, 4x8. And the night before they come, board up the house. You know,
like a hurricane, like a storm is coming.
Yeah, and just act like y'all done moved. That'll throw them off, you know, buy a lot of weeds and put them out in front of the house like it's been abandoned for a while. You could do that.
Like a haunted house.
Yeah. Or, that's another good idea right there. You could bring in some white people and have them set up them machines at night, and then the black family be talking about what y'all doing. Well, we think it's ghost in here, and we brought this company in to monitor. That'll clear it out.
Paranormal activities.
Yeah, that'll clear it out right there. All the black people leave it right there. Those are my suggestions. Yeah, go ahead, Shirley.
All right, next is Christy in Dayton. Christy writes, I was a side piece until my man decided to tell his wife that he was in love with me. They got divorced, and he is trying to marry me immediately. I don't think I want to marry this cheater, even though he is my soulmate. Will he cheat on me too?
Well, now you need to make up your mind.
What?
You don't know if you want to marry this cheater, even though he is your soulmate.
He cheated with you. He cheated with her, yeah.
Well, that's the only way you're going to know if you're the soulmate, sure. If you already married, you got to cheat with her for her to...
he was doing research.
It's a process, Steve.
And he wants to marry her immediately. The man, I'll tell you one thing. The man do love this side piece.
Yes, he does.
I can tell you that right now. Because if you walk in the house and make that announcement to your wife, you've clearly had enough. You've clearly had enough. And wants to marry you immediately. Now, you send an opinion, you don't know if you want to marry this cheater. Even though he is your soulmate, you need to make up your mind. I would say this to you, that life is not a perfect situation. It's not a perfect thing. Doesn't mean he'll cheat on you. Doesn't mean that. Women, you all should stop that false narrative that you have about men. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not a true statement. People change. People learn. People grow. People get better. So you can throw a man away for cheating on you. He may not be for you anymore, but that doesn't mean that he won't go somewhere and get it right.
But what about this, Steve? You know that saying, if he cheated with you, he'll cheat on you?
Where y'all get that from? That's another one.
That's another statement. I'm just saying.
Women. It's not a statement. It's a narrative that women have created.
I guess biblical.
Well, and then the other one
didn't say it was
how
biblical.
You get him is how you gonna lose him.
Yeah,
and
that's right. All those.
If you got him cheating, then you probably
he'll
lose
cheat.
him.
If you cheat with you, he'll cheat on you. All of that. Yeah.
See, right there. And that doesn't always prove out.
Most of the time.
I don't know about that one, CLO.
But you know, I mean, but it's like this. I mean, if you want to hang on to it, then you can hang on to it, and you can make it a reality. Because once you accept something as a theory and a philosophy, then that's what you live by. There's nothing I can do to change, but I can be the CLO or anybody else. But if you are convinced that once a cheater, always a cheater, how you get them is how you gonna lose them. What you got, what goes around comes around. There's a thing called grace and a thing called forgiveness that is passed out all the time, and people are capable of getting that. But I've seen it done.
Don't you think she's talking about trust and all? Can she trust this guy now?
Can she trust herself? But it's where she coming from. All of a sudden, she right. You was cheating with a man that was married.
Okay.
Where the righteousness that in you? But he gonna cheat on me. You was cheating. You broke up a home. Now you want to blame him. Okay. A man can't cheat unless you cheat with him. So you got to bear your responsibility of it too. Stop dumping this all on the man. He a cheater. You a cheater. Yeah.
Okay.
You know the man was married. So you know where your stake in the game at. It's always, you can't be a part of the problem and then want him to provide the whole solution. Your ass is a cheater too.
Okay. Karma. So two cheaters. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. Thank you. That was good. Moving on to Ashley.
I can tell right now you didn't really mean thank you. You don't.
No, I really did. I really did.
You moved on too fast.
Ashley in Memphis.
You moved on way too fast.
You're just mad at me today. Ashley, you already fired me. Ashley in Memphis writes that this girl I work with showed me a video from a birthday party, and my boyfriend was at the party. I asked him why didn't he take me with him or tell me about it, and he said that he doesn't have to tell me every little thing he does. Is this the beginning of a much bigger issue with us, or is he right about this?
Well, it's not that he's right about it. It's just that he told you he ain't got to tell you everything. So now you must be prepared to have a lot of stuff you ain't finna know.
I ain't never told my wife that right there.
This is her boyfriend. This ain't her husband.
Right. But nothing changes after you get married. If you marry this guy, he gonna do some stuff he ain't gonna tell you about. And all men do things they can't tell you about. And all women do things they don't tell us about.
Absolutely.
All y'all.
So,
shut your damn mouth. I done told y'all about this truth. Why? Truth is one of the most overrated things I've ever seen in my life. You just tell the truth at all costs. Man, if I'm in court, I lie.
You'll perjure yourself.
That's when it counts.
If I think that I can stay free,
so glad we're out of time. So glad
this next statement is going to get said. If this one to keep me free, here you go.
All right, look, we got to go. Thank the Lord. Coming up next, it is entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre.
Breaking news out of Moscow, Idaho.
It was an unimaginable crime.
This is a massacre. There's no other way to say it.
Officials found 4 people dead.
The victims were attacked with a large knife.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crime scene investigator's nightmare.
In the early morning of November 13th, 2022, 4 University of Idaho college students in the prime of their lives were found brutally stabbed to death in their home.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Police investigating the mysterious murders of 4 Idaho college students now say the threat to the community may not be over.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Who on earth would do something like this and why?
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In our 22 years of friendship, Andy, this has to be the most bizarre thing we've ever done.
I know. I love it. Our podcast, My Vagina Said What, is a podcast where we ask our everyday vagina listeners to pull up a seat at the best friends table as we share our most personal and humiliating stories and ask questions about women's bodies.
We are going to discuss all body things, like what exactly are we supposed to do with our pubes?
Oh my gosh. If you could have a heart-shaped pube that were bedazzled in pink rubies.
Perimenopause.
I feel right now justified. I'm going to start my own personal movement. I'm going to start blaming anything that goes wrong in my life on perimenopause. Leg hair too long?
Perimenopause.
Don't have the will to clean?
Perimenopause.
Exactly.
Our whack periods, boob issues, and so much more.
Listen to My Vagina Said What podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. What?
Well, Steve, our good friend Stephen A. Smith has had to respond to critics yet again for charging almost $3,000, $2,899. That's $2,899 per person now for his youth basketball camp. This is at the IMG Academy in Florida. The camp is going on this week. It started Sunday and will end this Saturday, August 12th. Smith was accused of taking advantage of his celebrity status to line his pockets, and he addressed his critics during his YouTube show. Stephen A. started his response with, do you know who in the hell you're talking to? He then went on to list his accolades and the money he's donated to his alma mater. He continued with, quote, I am a graduate of an HBCU. I donate a minimum of $50,000 to $100,000 per year to my alma mater, minimum. Did you know that I am the ambassador for HBCU Week, and I have been for years? They've raised, Steve, like $46 million in scholarships. So the question is, do you guys think that $3,000 is too much for a youth camp? And why not do it for free?
Well, I don't see it for free, but I think $3,000 is pretty
That's
steep.
a lot. I'm going to keep it 100.
I think $3,000 is pretty steep.
$3,000? Yes, that's a lot.
Is LeBron going to be there? I can't
For
learn
personal
basketball from Stephen
one-on-one?
A. Smith. Yeah, I can't learn it from him. Is LeBron going to be there? That's what I need to know.
Well, first of all, let me say I love Stephen A. Smith. That's my boy.
Yeah.
That's all our boy.
But let me just comment on the story.
Okay.
Why would I send my child to the Stephen A. Smith basketball camp for $3,000 when I have not seen Stephen A. Smith make a basket? Now, if it was the Stephen A. Smith Sports Commentary School of Commentating, I got $3,000 for my child down there. That's like sending your baby down to the Steve Harvey Golf Academy. I tell you right now, the Steve Harvey Golf Academy, you ain't got a shot in hell of your baby being Tiger Woods. When I give him back, he'll barely be Kitty Cat Cotton before his ass will be Tiger Woods. I'm telling you right now, it's so damn funny to me. I don't care what Stephen A. do. I really don't. But when you list your accolades, ain't none of them saying nothing about no damn basketball. I'm not sending my baby down to the Stephen A. Smith basketball camp for $3,000.
Did he play before?
What is we going to go down here and talk about basketball?
We're going to watch other people play basketball.
Yeah, but I'm asking, did he play? Has he played basketball before?
Yeah, he played in college. He played.
Oh, in
college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so he does know the game and everything, of course.
I
You
do.
can comment on it if
We
you
all
didn't know
know
it. Yeah.
I know the game.
Yeah, that's why I said we all know the game.
Oh. I've been a basketball coach before.
Okay.
Roxbury Rockets.
Yeah.
The who?
Roxbury Rockets. I coached a basketball team before.
Okay.
I know the game. I know some X's and O's. I know pick and roll, 2-2-3-2, 1-3-1, 2-1-2.
I
know man on man, 6-1.
Oh.
But do you have a camp though?
No,
That's a lot of money. Maybe if all the proceeds go to the HBCU, you know what I'm saying? That's just a lot of money.
Well, but he got to get the money
to
back.
send your
now.
kid.
He donating $50,000 to $100,000 a year. He got to get the money back.
Yeah.
The kids I'm just wondering, who is the parent that is sending their baby down to the Stephen A. school?
Thank you.
I don't give a damn what parent it is. I got money. Okay. I got grandkids. Why would I send them? Here's the question. To the Stephen A. Smith basketball camp.
Okay.
Where I have not seen him make a basket.
Okay.
I ain't seen him stop nobody, score on nobody. Now, if I want to send him down to the Stephen A. Smith talk out loud ass camp, then I'll send him down there. Hey,
it's worth $3,000.
It's worth it.
All right.
Man,
all right, we're moving
Stephen
on.
A. Smith, my dude, man, basketball camp, boy, that right there. You should have kept that one quiet.
All right.
I want to know
love
how
you,
many
Stephen
people
A.
down there at the camp.
We do.
We love you.
Last question. Who's sending their baby to the Stephen A. Smith basketball camp? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you talking to?
Michael
Jordan had
basketball camp back in the day for grown men. It was 15.
Went to HBCU, and the ambassador for HBCU.
Would you stop?
Have raised $46 million in scholarships for HBCU.
Stephen A. Harvey Smith.
I am a proud member and alumni of HBCU.
All right, we have another story to get to.
I am the #1 sports commentator on ESPN.
Yeah. But I ain't heard basketball yet. I ain't heard basketball yet.
We're moving on.
$100,000 to show your baby.
Never mind.
Come on.
I got a prank camp that starts September 1st.
How much you charging? How much?
The prank camp is $750 a head. Come on in. We're doing it for the weekend. We'll be on the phone all weekend. $750. Prank camp.
Thank you, Tommy. That gives me a new idea. I got a game show host camp coming up by Christmas. Teach your baby how to host a game show, how to read a card, point to the board.
How much per person?
$3,000.
Survey says.
I got a ready to love hosting camp. Teaching how to teach people to love each other.
You all are stupid. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour. Did you guys know that drinking too much water in a short period of time could be deadly? This is a serious story. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
An Indiana mother of 2 died recently after she drank too much water too quickly in a rare case of what is being called water toxicity. 35-year-old Ashley Summers was out celebrating with her husband and daughters over the 4th of July weekend when she complained of being dehydrated and said she was lightheaded and had a headache. According to a family member, Summers drank 4 bottles of water in 20 minutes. 4 bottles of water in 20 minutes. She later passed out in the garage after returning home, and she was rushed to the ER where she later died. Symptoms of water toxicity are an overall sick feeling with muscle cramps, soreness, nausea, and headaches. And doctors are recommending that you stay hydrated, but don't overdo it. Do not overdo it. Also recommended are liquids that contain electrolytes, sodium, and potassium. So there you go. Get your Gatorade.
That's really sad, man. That is
it really
sad.
is sad.
And you know something, I'll tell you, here's another thing that I've learned. When you're dehydrated, if you use Celtic salt or Himalayan pink sea salt.
Oh yeah, Celtic.
And just put a dash of it in your water. Mm-hmm. It hydrates your body much quicker.
Mm-hmm. Quicker.
Much quicker.
Yeah.
Just now, ain't got to put a lot of your water ain't got to be salty, but you just got to be able to taste that there's something in the water. That helps a great deal with dehydration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Celtic or Himalayan pink salt. I'm just going to tell y'all that right now. It is processed in a way where it is just not healthy for you. Mm-hmm. If you have to have salt, get Himalayan pink sea salt or Celtic salt. Don't do that.
That girl with that umbrella, you do not want that.
Hell no, with them little yellow boots on.
Yeah, you do not want that.
Yeah,
we grew up on that.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we grew up on Domino sugar too.
Yeah, we did. We absolutely did.
But sugar is a killer of us, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar is a toxin that we do not need. If you can get rid of your sugar cravings, you will live a much healthier life. That was one of the things that I had to fix because I like sweets. But I had to learn. And then once I stopped, I don't really crave it. You know, they got other stuff you can eat, man. That's, I make berry tarts now with just regular whole berries and a special almond flour. I stopped using, here's a very dangerous product, everybody. If your flour says fortified or enriched, it is not good for you. It has a product in it called folic acid, FOLIC. And it is not good for you. And they've been lying to women, too, about they need that for prenatal care. Yeah. Folic acid is a man-made drug. It is not good for you. It is not. It is man-made. It does not grow anywhere. Very, very dangerous.
All right, Wellness Wednesday, Guru, here we go. Coming up next, the Earl of Ottingham is going to stop by. He's got to spill the tea. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, the royal snub Meghan Markle on her birthday, so he's going to tell us why. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, celebrated her 42nd birthday last week, and the royal family snubbed Meghan and did not send out any birthday greetings to her. Yeah. We know that Meghan and Harry are estranged from the royals and have been for a few years now. But last year, King Charles and Queen Camilla tweeted, "Happy birthday to the Duchess of Sussex." And Prince William and Kate Middleton tweeted, wishing a happy birthday to the Duchess of Sussex. That was last year. This year, the royals didn't even bother to tell Meghan happy birthday. They didn't say anything at all. So why the shade this year? Welcome, Earl. The Duke of Earl.
Hello, everyone. Hello, happy to be here. Wonderful to see everyone today.
Yeah.
You know, I'm listening to the story you're telling us, Shirley, about the Duchess.
Yes.
I don't understand. What is the surprise?
Well, they did it last year, I guess, you know.
They're white people. White people always do something different and try to make it okay.
What do you mean by that?
It's different here at the palace. What do you think? You think because we're white in the palace that we're different than the white people over there? They're the same over here. Even more so, the British are one of the biggest slave trading nations in the world.
But you're royals, you're polite people. You know,
they're not polite at all. How do you wish a woman happy birthday one year and then the next year you completely shun her?
Yeah.
There's no righteousness in that.
They don't like her, right, dude?
I'm telling you what happened. The queen, the new queen,
Camilla.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She's a hater.
Oh my God. I'm telling you right there. Her and the king got out of the carriage for the first day and walked into the palace. And I was confused. Right away, I couldn't tell who was who. I didn't know which one was the king and which one was the queen. They looked so much alike. I said, oh my God. I was very confusing right there, and I just can't get it out of my head. This is who you left Princess Diana for? Oh my God. What type of decision is this? What kind of king is this? Oh my God. It's just horrible what they're doing to her. And Meghan Markle should just go on with her life.
They're over here in the U.S.
Go ahead, live your life. Get a TV show. Be on Oprah. Oprah loves them. Oprah loves them. Tyler loves them. All black people love them. Wonderful. She should have stayed with her people in the first place. How the hell you thought you were going to come over here and be a royal?
Well, I mean, because it's 2023.
There are no black royals. None? Show me one.
Bridgerton.
You better watch Shonda Rhimes' show. She's the only one. Everybody knows that ain't real. I've watched the entire episode waiting on when they're going to recognize that these people are black.
Did somebody make a mistake?
They never did. I'll be no black queen of England. What are they, nuts? It's just horrible what they're doing to her. And I love
Meghan Markle.
She was a wonderful child over there. She was so just full of grace walking around the palace and everything, just being black and all. It was just
being black.
Just being black, you know. She
just being
coming down late at night. We was having pork skins and hot sauce.
Really?
Doing things that no one knew about.
She let it all out when she came down there. She came down one morning and taught all of us how to make banana pudding. We were like,
oh, nice.
Who does that? We had banana pudding and potato salad classes late at night with Meghan Markle in there. She was trying to teach us everything she knew about the black culture.
Any raisins in the potato salad?
No, they didn't do that. It was amazing. They don't like marshmallows either. Damnest thing. So one of my black relatives said, ask her, can she make baked beans? And I'll be damned if she didn't. Baked the beans and had strips of bacon on top. I nearly cried.
Well, thank you, Earl, for setting the record straight with your tea. Ta-ta. Coming up next.
See you next time.
It is the nephew and the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, there's something he needs to know. All right, we'll find out what that's all about and see if she'll tell him in a bit. But right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
You know, I got something for you and Carla. I got something for y'all.
What is it?
What is it? This is the church calendar. Shirley, you would be, July, on the calendar.
Yeah.
Carla,
my birthday month, that's what you're doing it on? October? Is that what you're
That's it right there. You would be in October. You understand? And, this ain't with no robes on now. This ain't with no robes on. Just letting y'all know. This is
just a headshot of us. Yeah. Just our headshot.
Is that what you think it is?
And our duties in the church? You're saying
what? Ain't no duties in the church.
On the Zoom.
We ain't doing headshots.
Well, I don't get it.
Yeah. Okay. Church calendar. Let's go, cat dog.
What does this mean?
Y'all know what what I'm talking about. Here. Come on. Cat.
Way too much.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Allison. Allison, she's not here, man. She at work. As we're speaking. Hey, this is Brother Lester. Brother Lester, how you doing today? All right, Brother Lester. Right, from the church. Okay. Over at my. Right. You a husband, right? What, Gerald? I'm Gerald. Yeah, this is Gerald. Yeah, okay. I met you a couple times, Gerald. We ain't seen you in a minute, though. Man, I've been working on Sundays, and I said that I was going to try to make it, but I told her, I want to get involved. This year is going to be a better year. I'm going to get involved, man. Well, come on down, man. We love to have you, that's for sure, man. Can I give you a number where she can call me back? Well, okay, yeah, sure. Is this about, a lesson or something? What's going on? Actually, the single ministry, man, I'm over the single ministry, and we're raising some money. So we're actually putting together a calendar, and we wanted her to give us a call about it. Okay. So let me give you my number real quick. Wait a minute. Okay, you say a calendar. So the church is doing the calendar, but is it like the couples? Like we come in, like how it always be, like the couples come in and be like, this is Mr. and Mrs. I mean, a calendar. I don't know. No. What we doing? See, a lot of the guys got together. What we're gonna do is the Mount swimsuit calendar, and we trying to put that together, man. So let me give you my number, man, because I want to call. All the guys were saying if she get on the calendar, it'll probably get sold. All the guys. Wait a minute. Whoa. Let's slow down. Brother Lester, let's slow down. Okay, a calendar, a swimsuit calendar for the single ministry at the church. What it is, Gerald, we're going to be the first church who have ever done a swimsuit calendar. You see what I'm saying? No, wait a minute. You calling for my wife to be in it. You sure you got the right number? Because yeah. I mean, because your wife is Allison, right? Yes, my wife is Allison. And first of all, then what's this, man, about all the guys y'all got together and y'all voted for my... Okay, I'm trying to take this slow, man. Ooh, God, hold my tongue right now because I don't understand where you're going with this. And listen, we're going to get Sister Guidry. She's going to be Miss March. June is like pretty much in the middle of the year. We want your wife to be the big centerfold. Please tell me you're not calling my house this morning talking about my wife to be in a calendar, a swimsuit calendar. But then on top of that, y'all all got together and y'all voted that y'all want my wife to be in a swimsuit calendar for a church. Okay, well, wait a minute, Gerald. I mean, look at this on the positive side, man. What this is, see, like I say, we raising money for the singles ministry, and the single ministry get ready to go on a big trip. But what my wife got to do with the singles ministry? She's married, man.
all the people that's in the singles ministry, why you calling talking about my wife's business, something like this? You hold up, that. Ooh, Jesus, help me.
Hey, man, you should feel honored, man, that your wife is a...
Man, why y'all looking at my wife like that, man? We coming in there and we trying to get help and we trying to do it. Y'all looking at my wife talking about y'all want my wife to be in a swimsuit contest, man. Do you understand what that is, man? They ain't nothing but some panties, man. So y'all looking at my wife talking about y'all want my wife to be in her panties?
See, what you got to understand, Gerald, this right here, man, is for the single ministry. We got a big trip coming up, so we raising money.
What are y'all doing, man? This not something you do at the church, man. You have car washes, man. When I was little, we wash cars, man. Y'all talking about a calendar, man. What are you doing, man? What type of church is this turned into, man?
See, Gerald, the difference is on this whole thing, man. Don't be upset about it. What it is that, man, we done found something that ain't no other church done before. You see what I'm saying?
The reason ain't no other church done this because this is wrong, man. What committee got to get on something like this, man? What is wrong with you?
Hey, dog, you got to understand, listen, we got Sister Gidry, we got Sister Vicky, okay?
So wait a minute, you saying that they done signed off on this. You got these women in the church saying that they going to put on swimsuits.
Well, I'm saying we got them on our list. We got them on our list.
I'm saying, man, ain't nobody getting with man. What is wrong with you, man?
Hey, man, listen, just to help us get started, do you have a picture of Sister Allison in a swimsuit?
Man, look, man, I ain't giving you no picture of my wife in no swimsuit, man.
No, this is just something we're trying to do for the ministry, dude.
You know what? Are you at the church? Did you work at the church full time?
Part time, I'm at the church.
Okay, are you there now?
Nah, I'm not there right now, but I'm going to be there for choir rehearsal later on this evening.
Okay, what time do choir rehearsal start, Lester?
7 o'clock, but why you,
Lester, what I want you to do is for me, before you go to rehearsal, can you just be right in the front right quick? We need to meet personally right quick, Lester, me and you. So I'm going to come to the rehearsal, and then let's talk about this face to face because this over the phone and all that, this is not working right now. And I need to meet the person that's calling my house, talking about my wife doing all this idiotic type. So let's meet right in the front, brother. Before you go into sing, I got something for you to sing about. So meet me in the front, man, please, before you go in, Lester, because we ain't going to talk about this no more over the phone. Let's talk about this in person.
Okay, first of all, man, you got to calm down, man. I don't even understand why you irate like that.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to calm down, Lester. 7. So it started at 7. Let's do 6:55, Lester. I think this is going to work for us. This is going to help your calendar get out the way that you really, really needed to get out, man. I got something for you that's going to help this cause. Please be outside at 6:55. Please don't go in.
I'm going to be outside. Can you bring a picture with you?
Oh, yeah, I got a picture for you. I got a nice picture for you.
I'll tell you what, me and Tommy will be outside waiting on you when you get there.
You and who?
Me and nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we're going to be right outside in front of the church.
Oh, oh, man. Man, who did this, man?
Hey, man, your brother Jason told me to prank phone call you, man.
God, man.
You know what he said? Tell him I said if that fool came to church more often, he would know that this is a prank phone call.
Oh, man, I'm glad it is, man. Can you just imagine if I had drove to that church acting a fool today, man?
Gerald, I got to ask you this here, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
There you have it. Y'all feel a little more comfortable now? Y'all don't mind being on the calendar?
Comfortable.
What?
That's not the right word.
You don't know
pull
what a
out
nice
that calendar on your phone. That's about it.
What if I get y'all in some wet robes? How about that?
Oh, God, you can't even say it.
What?
I say.
Put them in some wet robes, boy.
I hate you and your calendar.
Just ain't that just on that robe in October, just dripping wet right there. What?
I don't even like your church.
It's going down. New Orleans, Louisiana, baby. We coming in second lining, baby. It's the Wild and Funny summer finale, the Comedy Jam. It is hosted by yours truly. We got Tony Roberts in the building. Dominique in the building. Yes,
Dominique.
sir. Tony Roberts. Yes, Kia Jr., boy. Spate.
Kia, come on, kill him, boy. Come on, man.
Yes, it is at the Sanger Theater, and it is the headline. The headliner is the lovely, the amazing, Monique is in the building. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Tickets on sale at all Ticketmaster outlets. Saturday night, baby. You don't want to miss it. Ignorance is coming to town. Baby, yeah,
So
baby.
the Strawberry Letter coming up next. Subject, there's something he needs to know. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre.
Breaking news out of Moscow, Idaho.
It was an unimaginable crime.
This is a massacre. There's no other way to say it.
Officials found 4 people dead.
The victims were attacked with a large knife.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crime scene investigator's nightmare.
In the early morning of November 13th, 2022, 4 University of Idaho college students in the prime of their lives were found brutally stabbed to death in their home.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Police investigating the mysterious murders of 4 Idaho college students now say the threat to the community may not be over.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Who on earth would do something like this and why?
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In our 22 years of friendship, Andy, this has to be the most bizarre thing we've ever done.
I know. I love it. Our podcast, My Vagina Said What, is a podcast where we ask our everyday vagina listeners to pull up a seat at the best friends table as we share our most personal and humiliating stories and ask questions about women's bodies.
We are going to discuss all body things, like what exactly are we supposed to do with our pubes?
Oh my gosh. If you could have a heart-shaped pube that were bedazzled in pink rubies.
Perimenopause?
I feel right now justified. I'm going to start my own personal movement. I'm going to start blaming anything that goes wrong in my life on perimenopause. Leg hair too long?
Perimenopause.
Don't have the will to clean?
Perimenopause.
Exactly.
Our whack periods, boob issues, and so much more.
Listen to My Vagina Said What podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What?
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter. And we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Could be yours. Never know.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, there's something he needs to know. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm engaged to a man that has 4 boys by 4 different women, and I'm pregnant by him right now. He would like for me to have at least 3 more children because he came from a family of 8 children. What he doesn't know is I already have 2 more children. I have 18-year-old fraternal twins that were raised by my older sister. The girls are a big part of my life, and my fiancé loves them. The only problem is that he thinks they're my nieces. I had a long talk with the girls when they were adolescents, and I let them know I was their mother, and I was only 16 when I had them. The girls were understanding and appreciative for me giving them to my sister and not putting them up for adoption. When I met the man that I'm planning to marry, they asked me not to tell him our big family secret, so I didn't. My mother also advised me not to tell our business to a man that may or may not be around long. When my fiance and I started getting serious, I circled back to my girls and told them they might be getting a stepdaddy. This made them furious, and they stopped talking to me after they told me that he would never be their stepdaddy because I'm not really their mom. I had to accept how they felt, but it hurt like heck. I'm the auntie, and that's that. My mom is still telling me not to tell my fiance that I have twins because he has a slew of baby mamas to deal with. I don't see what one thing has to do with the other, and I think that my man needs to know this. This is my secret to tell, and the twins will have to understand. My fiance would never judge me despite what my mom says. After 4 years of dating, will my fiance be hurt that I'm just now telling him that I have twins? What should I do? Okay, there's a little something I don't understand about this letter. I think there's something you left out because I don't know why the kids would be mad now. I mean, yes, there are certainly things you should take to your grave, but I don't think kids fall into that category. And anyway, your daughters knew you might marry this man. We know you left the fact that you had 2 grown twins out. The question is why? Why would you keep your kids a secret from your man all this time? You guys have been together for 4 years. I mean, didn't you know he would find out eventually? You know all about his kids. You know all about his baby mamas, I'm sure, and you seem to be okay with it. Plus, you're pregnant right now and considering having a few more kids, like 3, right? Didn't you say the twins were a big part of your life and your fiance loves them? So why won't you tell him? If you're concerned that he might judge you, he certainly is in no position to judge. He's not. He's got a lot of kids, a lot of baby mamas. So I'm sure he can take it. The main reason to tell him is so he won't find out from anyone else. If you guys are planning on getting married and everything, your whole family knows. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You did what you had to do when you were 16, and your twins, thank you for not giving them up for adoption. I'm not sure why they're so mad right now, but that shouldn't stop you from telling your fiance. Steve?
I'm trying to make sense of it, and I can't. There's something he needs to know, really. Now, this lady's engaged to a man that's got 4 boys by 4 different women. I'm pregnant by him now. You, woman number 5. He would like for me to have at least 3 more children because he came from a family of 8 children. See, the reasoning for why all these people make decisions, they've been a little off to me. So he got 4 boys by 4 different women. You pregnant now, that's number 5. He wants you to have 3 more because he come from a family of 8. The hell that got to do with y'all? So damn what? You came from a family of 8. You ever saw a TV show 8 is Enough? They didn't do that show twice. I'm telling you right now, I got 7. Man, don't come over here.
With all them kids.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Your phone rang all the damn time. Everybody got a problem, and you starting to look like the solution. And you got 18-year-old fraternal twins that were raised by my older sisters. The girls are a big part of my life, and my fiance loves them. Okay. But then you say the only problem is he thinks they my nieces. I be damned. I be damned. So I'm trying to figure out why you didn't tell him those were your children. Well, you ready for this reason? I had a long talk with the girls when they were adolescents. Hell, they still adolescents, ain't they? 18 now. I guess that's something else. I had a long talk when they were adolescents. I let them know I was their mother, and I was only 16 when I had them. Okay, 16 to 18. This woman, 34 years old, right? Okay. So that makes her 34. And the girls were understanding and appreciative for me for giving them to my sister and not putting them up for adoption. Ooh, boy, we could have been in foster care, all kinds of stuff, mama. Sure appreciate that. Well, when I met the man that I'm planning to marry, they asked me not to tell him our big family secret, so I didn't. Why? Why? Now, you met the man, how many years ago? Was it 4 years
with them
ago?
4 years. Mm-hmm.
4 years ago. So 4 years ago, they were 14. And they asked you to keep their big secret, and you did. For what?
No, I don't get it. All right, hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your Strawberry Letter response at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's subject, there's something he needs to know. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. There's something he needs to know.
This letter is just one massive piece of confusion by people making decisions based on all of the wrong facts.
You're dating a man that you've been with for 4 years who has 4 boys by 4 different women. You are now pregnant with this man's child, which is going to make you woman number 5. He wants you to have 3 more children. That'll make a total of 8. Guess why? Because he grew up in a family of 8 children, and he want a big family too. What is you ordering up more kids? You ain't even married. Okay, then you got 18-year-old fraternal twins that were raised by your older sister. The girls are a big part of my life, and my fiance loves them. Okay, sounds like a happy story so far, but then she said the only problem is he thinks they my nieces. I had a long talk with the girls when they were adolescents, and I let them know I was their mother when I was only had them as their mother when I was 16, and the girls were understanding and appreciative of me not giving them to my sister, not putting them up for adoption. When I met the man that I'm planning to marry, they asked me not to tell him our big family secret, so I didn't. Why? You planning on marrying the man, but you gonna keep him in the dark? How many secrets do you need? Because now you got secrets and I'm all for secrets.
And lies.
I ain't got no problem with a secret or a lie. I ain't got no problem. I have no problem with it. But damn, all of my secrets and lies are necessary.
Oh, that's how you justify.
For the overall well-being and happiness of everybody I touch. Everybody don't need to know everything, but this was not one of those things. No. Then she said, my mother also advised me not to tell our business to a man that may or may not be around long. Well, now y'all talking about getting married, so you plan on being around a long time. Let me stop you right here. What did your mama have to do with this? First of all, you let some kids tell you not to tell the family secret. Now your mama done jumped in. What does she got to do with this? When my fiance and I started getting serious, I circled back to my girls and told them they might be getting a stepdaddy. This made them furious and they stopped talking to me. Why? Y'all got a really dysfunctional bunch over here. Ain't nobody happy for nobody else in your damn family. You didn't want the girls. You gave them to your sister. They was appreciative of it because they wasn't in foster care and got put up for adoption. The great thing your sister did and all this here. Now they have a great relationship, a stable family home. Now they don't want you to get married. They mad because you finna be happy. And this made them furious and they stopped talking to me. You got some stupid ass kids. And you listening to them. You listening to a bunch of dumb ass kids. But it don't stop there. Then they told me that he would never be their stepdaddy because I'm not really their mom. You little ungrateful heifers. A minute ago you thanking me. Now you telling me I'm really not your mom. Well, I had you and made you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here. Then I had to accept how they felt, but it hurt like heck. I am the auntie, and that's that. Now your mom, but you really the mama though. But now your mama is still telling me not to tell my fiance that I have twins because he has a slew of baby mamas to deal with. So, you still gonna have the baby mamas to deal with. Mm-hmm. He finna be your baby daddy in a minute. What difference do it make? Y'all keep acting like can't nobody else take no more. So now you gonna keep another damn secret. I don't see what one thing has to do with the other, and I think that my man needs to know this. He does. This is my secret to tell. Let me tell you something. And one more time. How many secrets do you need? And now I'm finna tell you the whole problem with this letter. And this is my secret to tell, and the twins will have to understand. So what, they ain't speaking to you? And you know what kills me? When my kids got nerve not to speak to me. Yo raggedy ass. Wouldn't have nothing without me. Yo raggedy ass. Sitting up here talking about you mad at me. You mad at me. Gave you everything I could. You don't even know. But see, I be telling them all the time, wait till you have kids. You gonna see. You gonna see. Stupid ass. My fiance would never judge me despite what my mom says after 4 years of dating. Will my fiance be hurt that I'm now telling him that I have twins? Hell yeah, he gonna be hurt. He gonna be shocked. He gonna want to know why you ain't telling him in the beginning. Y'all won't face the monster, but the monster ain't that big. What should I do? You should tell this man the damn truth. You can't go into this marriage and don't tell this man that. And then let me tell you what's really wrong with you. You need a lot of permission from a lot of people to do you. Your mama don't know. Your damn kids don't know. You done lied about them being your kids. You got the man thinking they're your nieces. He love them anyway. Why would he stop loving them if he know they your nieces or your children? What kind of man is this? Lady, you need to just start out. And this is going to bother me to say this.
What?
You need to start telling the truth.
What? What?
I'll be there. I can't believe I said it. I'm going to apologize.
Hold the line.
Your ass needs to start telling the truth. Your ass don't even know how to lie.
The truth.
Learn where to apply your lie.
Okay. I don't believe what I just heard. Leave your comments.
Just mess up lying.
On today's Strawberry Letter at Instagram at Steve Harvey FM, and check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand on the free iHeartRadio app. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley. Well, we talked about it earlier. I just had to revisit this. Stephen A. Smith got a basketball camp, and it's $3,000 per person to come to this camp.
Per rich child.
Per rich child.
Thank you.
But how many camps can we go to before we get to Stephen A. Smith's camp? $3,000.
Steph Curry got a camp for $700.
$700.
He's had one for that.
Yeah.
Chris Paul got a camp. LeBron got a camp.
Yeah. You know who else got a camp on?
Cardi B got one for twerking for $500.
Just tell me.
I'm signing up for that one.
Hey, let me tell you.
There's a couple basketball players that camp out. Like, I ain't going to the Kyrie Irving camp.
Okay. Why? I understand that.
And he's a superb basketball player, but I can't send my kids down there because ain't no telling what they finna learn. They finna find out they Hebrews or something. Your black ass ain't coming here with all that conversation.
No,
I don't know what they finna do down there in his camp. I have a camp too. Go ahead, Tom.
They got a James Harden camp, but the kids don't pass the ball, so that's not good.
that's a whole nother camp. Shaquille O'Neal got a camp.
Have a camp. What?
Yeah. Shaquille O'Neal got a camp. Free throw shooting. Tell me right now.
Okay.
That's $45.
See, if you're going to have a camp, you need to have a camp that this is what you do. I don't know why Stephen A. came up with the basketball camp, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm opening up a camp. I'm home camp for lying. Kids come on down here, boys. Let me teach you the fine art of lying.
That should be free.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
No, I'm gonna tell you it's free, but then when you get there, I'm gonna charge you $500. That's a lie too. Run a camp with what you know something.
What you know how to do.
What you an expert at.
Yeah. What you good at.
Sir, you said the camp was free, and you thought that was the truth.
You know, my dad's starting the camp today too. Huh? My dad's starting one.
What?
Delbert Lee Space School of Threats starts today.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he good at threatening. Oh, Delbert Lee good at threatening.
How much that cost?
Yeah, how much that? All right, don't cut that yard. Watch what happens to your ass. That's a good ass threat right there. You don't never know what's gonna happen to you. Nothing. It's just a threat. Just school. It's a school threats. Yeah, a lot of camps you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
School of Threats.
Yeah. My mama got a camp too.
What?
Back up what he said, camp. Yeah. You heard your daddy. Yeah. Have a whole lot of camps. Just can't do this.
Stephen A., my dog.
All right. Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, a divorcee needs some advice before she marries the same man for the third time. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre.
Breaking news out of Moscow, Idaho.
It was an unimaginable crime.
This is a massacre. There's no other way to say it.
Officials found 4 people dead.
The victims were attacked with a large knife.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crime scene investigator's nightmare.
In the early morning of November 13th, 2022, 4 University of Idaho college students in the prime of their lives were found brutally stabbed to death in their home.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Police investigating the mysterious murders of 4 Idaho college students now say the threat to the community may not be over.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Who on earth would do something like this and why?
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the unbelievable but true story of George Remus. You might know him as a character from Boardwalk Empire or as the inspiration for Jay Gatsby. He was an eccentric and genius lawyer who figured out how to game the system during Prohibition.
Remus is in the whiskey business, and Remus is the biggest man in the business.
While living the life of luxury with his glamorous and ambitious wife, Imogene.
Daddy, I am so glad you are here.
But George Remus's wild existence took a dark and shocking turn, leading to betrayal.
She had Remus just exactly where she wanted him.
Revenge.
Feel this muscle. I got this for Remus. I could crush him like an egg.
And one of the most sensational murder trials in American history.
We, the jury, find the defendant.
Join me, Abbott Kaler, as we trace George Remus's transformation from bootleg king to alleged madman. Listen to Remus, the Mad Bootleg King, every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Anonymous in South Carolina, Steve says, I've been with the same dude for years. I married him after my 21st birthday, and we stayed married for 4 years. I divorced him when I found out that he got another girl pregnant while I was pregnant. 3 years later, he was a lot more mature and he was financially stable, so I remarried him for the sake of our child. Then I caught him having sex with his coworker at her house. That was divorce number 2. We were apart for 4 years. Then he joined my mom's church and he got off social media to prove to me he's changed. I slipped up and got pregnant again, so we are getting married for the 3rd time. Will being saved keep him from cheating on me? That's the question.
No, it won't. Who told you he was saved? You said he joined your mama's church. I joined the golf club. Didn't do nothing for my golf game. You gonna marry this dude a 3rd time. I have a new camp that I'm opening up.
Another camp?
Yes, divorce camp. And the subject of my divorce camp is to stay gone. How to get divorced and stay gone. You keep, every time you go back, you get a divorce for the same thing. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I think she's doing it, it sounds like, for the kids, because she's got one child by him and now she's
Stop doing
again.
it for the kids and stuff. You did, they got married the first time for the kids. He don't care nothing about the kids. He do like he want to do.
Yeah.
Saved can stop you from doing a lot of stuff. Who said he was saved, though? You said he joined your mama's church and he got off social media. Do you know how much I did before social media came along?
Thank God there wasn't any social media back then.
Do you know what I did before social media came along? You don't need social media to cheat.
What did
or
you
to
do?
have more than one person. I was, you don't understand. I was prowling when there were no phone cameras.
Oh.
There wasn't even no MySpace. Damn Facebook. There was no MySpace. So if you think he need social media to cheat, you must not understand. And lady, it's too late now. Just go on, marry him again here.
No, Steve. First you told her not to.
3rd time?
But now she's pregnant.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what she's thinking. Yeah.
Y'all keep getting together, but this man ain't changing.
Right. She thinks he's changing. He's doing a little bit, and she thinks,
She gonna catch him at that church doing something. He gonna do something at that church.
Oh, not at the church.
Yeah,
that's where it's gonna go down.
Surely it's popping off at the church.
It jumps off at the church, y'all. I don't know what y'all talking about. Them churches big now. They got a lot of room.
Mega church. All right, so you're telling her, seriously, Steve, no, right?
She needs to change her behavior, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got to stop
Absolutely.
doing what she's been doing.
Yes.
She just accepts anything.
Mm-hmm. That's really sad.
She obviously
Darnell
loves him.
over there doing it again with somebody. Why do you keep doing that with these people?
She keep catching him. She keep
Yes, that's the thing. Yes,
He's a bad cheater. He don't even know how to cheat. He keep getting caught.
because he knows that he can go back to her. He can remarry her at any time.
If they get married, we know it's gonna last 4 years. Every 4 years you get a divorce.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Well,
This is crazy. All right, Anonymous in South Carolina. Steve says don't do it again for the third time. Please don't.
yeah, change your behavior.
Yeah.
I can change his.
Man.
Yeah.
Yours.
Make
All
him
right.
prove he's changed. Stop letting him tell you he changed and wait till him to show you he's changed. You think
All right.
he's saved. What?
Great
Keep your eye
advice.
on that soprano section. Keep your eye on it.
Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's Wellness Wednesday, guys, so check this out. Here's today's fun fact. The world's healthiest food. Anybody want to guess? The world's healthiest food. Steve, you're into health.
Kale.
Hell no.
I didn't say it was delicious.
I hate kale with a passion. I hate it more than broccoli, and I hate broccoli.
Oh, I love broccoli.
I hate broccoli. Okay, guess. Just take a guess. Carla said kale. Junior?
Spinach.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve said spinach. What you got,
Spinach.
Junior?
Yeah, I would think spinach. Something
Spinach,
like that.
okay. The world's healthiest food is watercress.
What is that?
Watercress is a leafy green. It's used to garnish salads. You've seen it. You've probably eaten it and maybe didn't even know what it was. Like
I've
little
had
leafy
watercress, the little, I didn't know it was the leaf on there. What is, don't it have a little ball on the end like a watercress?
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, it's dense. Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, I don't believe
leafy
that.
green, little.
That's lettuce.
You don't believe it? You're doubting?
That's
yeah,
watercress.
they lie all the time. They're always naming something crazy, and we don't even know where to get that at.
All right, according to the CDC, it is the most nutrient-dense veggie on the planet.
Center for Disease Control?
Yeah, yes.
You think I'm finna listen to them?
All right, let me get through
all these badass vaccines.
It's loaded with healthy vitamins and antioxidants, Steve. Amino acids, all of that. Good for your hair growth, all of that. All right?
And
More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
For Monica.
More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather never go fishing again in life? What? Or would you rather never go golfing again in life? Which one?
No, I'd never go golfing.
Never go golfing again. We ain't gonna quit fishing.
I got some fish. Ain't no way in hell.
Really?
Nah, I know how to fish.
Fishing.
Oh.
And that's me and my mama pastime.
Yeah. No, I got to go fishing.
What?
Junior can't do either one.
I can't do either one.
Golf?
Yeah, I don't know why you even asked me.
Yeah, Junior don't even know what the hell you talking about. It's either or, either
I
one.
know, I saw him staring into space. That's why I pulled him back in.
For Junior, this ain't a either. This ain't a would you rather. This is a either one.
All right, so fishing. Would you rather wash your face in toilet water, or would you rather wash your face in boiled hot dog water? Oof.
What?
I want that hot dog.
I'm going to take that hot dog water.
Hot dog.
I done had that on my face anyway. Plus, I used to give it to Tommy anyway.
Yes.
But I used to give it to Tommy. I told him it was soup.
It was soup.
Oh. No, this is true.
You ate it.
I thought I had hot dog. I eat all the hot dogs.
I didn't know it till my 30s.
Because, like, we'd have hot dogs, but I eat all the hot dogs. And then Tommy come in there and tell me, well, we're not having hot dog. We having hot dog soup.
Had that baby eating that sodium soup
with crackers.
With some crackers.
And I thought I was eating good, Carl.
Bet you did. Delicious.
Red bubbles of water hanging around.
Yeah.
Everybody loves hot dog water. All right, here we go. Would you rather hand wash all your laundry, or would you rather go to a Broadway musical?
I'm at the musical.
No, I'm hand washing.
No, I'm hand washing laundry. That's what I'm doing.
Y'all
What's
ain't gonna
wrong
go
with
to
a Broadway
the
musical?
Miss Saigon? What? Color purple? What?
Mm-hmm.
What you say, Steve? You gonna act or sing. You can't do both at the same time.
Best?
You know, he does not like music.
I know his nerves, mine too. I'm with
A
him.
Broadway musical?
Yes.
You talking about where they be doing stuff and then they just bust out singing?
Yes.
Hamilton, and don't none of the jams be good? I don't give a damn.
And they sing the whole song. All right.
Dog, I can't.
All right. Would you rather? You're hand washing all your laundry. Okay. Would you rather have sex with your socks on, or have sex with your socks off?
I don't care about them damn socks.
I got to get these socks off.
Why?
Because my toes can spread out. That's how I get grip.
Traction. All right, guys, thank you. That's today's round of Would You Rather. We'll be back with the last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre.
Breaking news out of Moscow, Idaho.
It was an unimaginable crime.
This is a massacre. There's no other way to say it.
Officials found 4 people dead.
The victims were attacked with a large knife.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crime scene investigator's nightmare.
In the early morning of November 13th, 2022, 4 University of Idaho college students in the prime of their lives were found brutally stabbed to death in their home.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Police investigating the mysterious murders of 4 Idaho college students now say the threat to the community may not be over.
We believe it was a targeted attack.
Who on earth would do something like this, and why?
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Wednesday, hump day.
Excuse me, Shirley, I want to cut you off today.
Yes, go ahead.
Today I'm going to do my closing remarks my way.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be encouraging right now. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is going to be very motivational. I really don't know.
Mm-hmm. Why am I nervous?
Today, you should be.
See?
My closing remark today is entitled because sometimes I just feel like being my black ass self. And I got 66 years on this earth of being black. And some days, I just want to tell y'all something. My blackness has come in handy for me. I can't tell you how many times. And today, I just want to let it out, let it loose, and let it be free. I want to say some things that probably ain't so radio-ish. I want to say some things that might be maybe not so responsible. But let me just start with why I'm glad to be black. You know why I'm glad to be black? Because it feel good all the time. It feel good a lot of times. Oh, I know it come with a lot of trials and tribulations. I know it come with a lot of setbacks and some heartaches. I know it come with a whole lot of funk. But guess what? When you get out my way and get out my day, I enjoy being black. I love the culture. I love the skin tones. I love the women in it. I love the bruhs that's good bruhs in it. And all y'all that ain't good bruhs, I don't really care for y'all. I wish you wasn't in the group, but we gotta suffer because you in the group. Because your ass done decided to do something. I've been watching now, I don't know what this city is that's calling in the National Guard, a state of emergency, Oakland. Oakland is suffering from a crime wave right now where black people can't even come out their house to enjoy their neighborhood. There's a woman that's moving because her son is 16 and he finna learn how to drive, and they carjacking at stop sign. The crime wave in Oakland is going crazy. So for y'all type of people like that, y'all the one that mess it up for the rest of us. But for those people right here, man, that enjoy being black, that have done blackness a justice instead of an injustice, I commend you. I like being black. I like being on beat with the music. I like my swagger. I like walking around because I'm cool. You know, I've always been cool. I ain't never been goofy. I ain't never been uncoordinated. I ain't never been none of that. You know what I've been my whole life? Cool. You know why I was cool? Because my two brothers was cool. They taught me coolness. I didn't grow up to be hard. I didn't grow up to be no thug. I didn't grow up to be no gangster. I grew up to be cool. I enjoy being black. You know what I love about being black? I love watching the Montgomery video the other day as a black person. I was so proud of being black right there. That video only runs second to the Million Man March with me. Oh, and I got a lot of great reasons to be proud and black, but I was never more proud than when I saw that boy jump in that water and swim to that man's rescue. I was never more proud when I saw black people just so enough is enough. Now, I know y'all gonna arrest these people, but I want y'all to know the ones that's getting arrested, hey, listen, man, I know it's probably ain't for a good cause or nothing, but it was. It was for a good cause. Because, you know, we get tired of it. Y'all been doing us the way y'all want to do us for 400 years. We tired of it. Why would you jump on the black security guard when he was just doing his job? Some white men with their white privilege. We park our boat where we want to park. All the man was doing was his job. You can't park there because the ferry coming here. Then y'all gonna attack the man? Now when all the blacks come to the rescue, now they riotous. Really? Really? What was the 4 white boys when they was beating this man senseless? What term were you using for that? You know, it's amazing how when y'all do something, man, it get called something else. That was a riot on January 6th. An unbridled, unruly group of heathen-ass people trying to overthrow y'all's damn government that y'all's damn forefathers created, and now y'all want to disband it because y'all white man Trump didn't win the election and sent y'all stupid ass down there. I hope all y'all go to jail, as you so deserve. Damn, man, I just feel like saying some stuff today. So I'm proud of everybody in the Gump that went to the brothers' rescue. Now, for all y'all talking about violence is not the answer, you can't condone violence. I know I ain't supposed to condone it, but I ain't gonna sit here and let you whip my ass, though. And sometimes, man, people get tired of y'all doing what y'all want to do without no consequences or repercussion. Y'all keep on with these little Karen videos. Karen gonna get all her ass whooped, as she's done on so many videos. Because we tired of y'all Karens, and we tired of all this because y'all just racist, man. Y'all just racist. We just tired of it. And today, Uncle Steve just felt I'm tired of it today. I don't feel like it. I'm just be my black ass self today. Yeah, I grew up in segregation, so excuse me. I ain't seen a whole lot of goodness come my way when I was a child. I remember when y'all killed Martin Luther King, and I heard my father say, when he was crying at the ironing board with my mama, he said, man, white folks don't want us to have nothing. You know how that affected me as an 11-year-old boy? To know, man, that somebody would kill Dr. Martin Luther King. I've been dealing with that ever since. I probably need therapy, but I ain't going down there. Because I'm black. I'm old school. I just need to see your ass in the alley somewhere, and I'll therapeutically heal myself. Thank you to all the people in the Gump that whooped their ass. I appreciate you, man. Oh my God. Those are my black ass closing remarks today. Nah, I'm probably gonna get in some trouble for this. Yeah, felt good to me. Talk to God today. He love to hear from you, because he probably ain't gonna hear from me. See you tomorrow if we're still here.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre.
Breaking news out of Moscow, Idaho.
It was an unimaginable crime.
The bodies of 3 women and 1 man, all 21 or under, were found together.
The victims were attacked with a large knife.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a crime scene investigator's nightmare.
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's me, Isaac Mizrahi, and oh my God, we have such a special guest coming up on Hello, Isaac. It's the fabulous Andy Cohen. He's here to talk to us about all the stuff you want to talk to Andy about. And darlings, that episode is coming out on Monday, July 31st. Listen to Hello, Isaac on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
What's up, y'all? My name is Mimi Walker, and I'm your resident Auntie Supreme over at Hand Me My Purse, the podcast. If you aren't familiar with Hand Me My Purse, it's a podcast that's all about diving into and understanding the nuances of Black culture, from social-emotional well-being to cultural matters, mental health, and just the life experiences that we have to face every day. Be sure to tune in every single Tuesday. Listen and follow Hand Me My Purse on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
This is the story of a man who's fascinated me. His name was Sweet Daddy Grace, and that's a name you don't forget. He was a visionary who built a fortune as a Black man during Jim Crow, during the Depression. But today, not many people know about him.
Erased, sort of wiped out, and I wonder if this was done intentionally.
Listen to Sweet Daddy Grace on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.